Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lunar, Silver Star Harmony. And once again I am accompanied by Insanity, who is not sleeping this time.
Hey!
So, I stopped here last time because there were some NPCs and stuff here that you didn't get to see because you had fallen asleep. So I guess I'll suck it up and try a bit harder to get out of this place. Oh, did I already get the dialogue? Oh, look, you are, kid. You already get a fair lady friend. You haven't even passed the trial. Yeah, no, I've already read the dialogue. That sucks. On this place lies a monster more powerful than anything you have yet faced. How about I remove your fatigue just this once? I think we're alright, but you'll not have a long life ahead of you, so if you feel talk it out, don't hesitate to stop by. I've come this far, my goal is in sight. Let's hang in there and beat this trial. So this guy last time this guy here had been like, oh, you know, I've been struggling to get through this trial, maybe I'm not worthy, yada yada, that kind of thing. But sounds like the boss is up here. I remember walking in here to check, and then there was just enemies, so I'm not sure where the boss is. So, that said, in the time since our last recording, I've mentioned it to you, but the viewers haven't heard. I watched a full playthrough of the original Sega CD version of this game. And, oh my god! Like, I was telling Insanity here, when I was watching it, I'm like, this is so different, the game is practically unrecognizable. It was ridiculous. Like, okay, so you know how, you know, we encountered Quark there at the beginning because Ramus was like, hey, let's go after the Dragon Diamond and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the original game, there's none of that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's literally just like, one day, Alex just leaves home and goes off on an adventure. And happens to take Ramus along with him. And I'm like, what? And, you know, the first dungeon of this game is the White Dragon Cave. There is no White Dragon Cave in the original Sega CD version. Like, it skips straight to the forest. Where, you know, we encountered Lake there. Like, it skips right to that. There is no forest. I was like, what? Cause I'm like watching it and like he's going through the they were going through the forest, the person that was playing it. I'm like, did I miss the White Dragon Cave? Cause I was kind of half paying attention, you know, cause I'm sitting here going, you know, whatever, you know. Like I want to see the game, I want to see the game and all that, but you know, I'm not gonna see it. It's a 9-hour video, so I'm not gonna just sit here and watch it. And so, like, you know, I kind of, you know, I'm sitting there doing stuff, and I look over, and the video's about an hour in, and they're walking through the forest, and I'm like, did I just, like, completely miss them doing the Dragon Cave? So I'm, like, searching the, like, previous hour for the cave, and I don't find it anywhere. I'm like, what the heck? So I let it keep going, and, like, about an hour and a half in, they encounter Quark for the first time. I'm like, what?
What?
Like, what? Wait, where's the whole, like, Ramus and the Dragon Cave and, like, the Dragon Diamond and, like, all that, you know? Nope, just non-existent, none of it.
Damn.
Yeah, it was very different, for sure. Okay, I thought that would have killed him. Oh well. And so, like, It was so weird watching it. Like, after that, I started watching it a little bit more closely to see what all happened, because it's like, okay, this is kind of like a major, like, thing about the game, and, like, it's not there now, so I'm really confused. So I'm, like, watching the playthrough of the Sega CD version, getting very confused, because none of the story is the same, like, at all. And they do collect the Dragon Diamond and everything. And I'm like, okay, so the Dragon Diamond was still a part of it. It just wasn't like their initial reason for, you know, heading out on their journey and all that. And
Yeah.
so it was like, okay, well that's, you know, that's still fine, I guess. It's just, it is completely different though, you know?
So it's like the typical RPG protagonist thing is like, I'm a man now. I must go out into the world and experience things.
Right. It was basically that. And so, like, I'm watching, and so they encounter Lake for the first time in the forest. And Lake, the first encounter with Lake is literally, they find Lake and he's like, hi. And that's it. Like, there's no battle. There's no, like, cutscene. He's just this random NPC. And he's just like, oh, you're off on an adventure. Okay. I'm like, that's Lake's whole scene?
Wow.
Like, what the heck? So weird. And, like, so it's minor spoiler. You do go encounter all 4 dragons in this game. And you don't. In the Sega CD version, you just don't. I'm like, what? Isn't that like the whole idea? Is that he's going off in search of the dragons to become a dragon master, but he doesn't? Like, what?
That's wild.
Yeah, it's such a different game. It really was. And, like, one of the dragons ends up being this, like, they don't encounter the dragons themselves. They encounter, like, their spirits or something. But, like, one of the dragons ends up being, like, undead for whatever reason. I'm like...
Just, why not?
Yeah. It was like, okay... Of course, there's no encounters, like, on screen. They're all random encounters. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, it is an older RPG. I can understand that, you know. So that wasn't a big deal. Yeah, that was kind of something I kind of expected, you know? So it wasn't that big of a deal to me that was the way that worked. But it was still just like, there's just so many just weird things in that game. So, there's a lot more that I could say about it, but it would be spoilery for, like, what happens later in the game, so I don't want to... Oh, and there he runs.
He's so cute!
Yeah, so I found out that those weird little things there that try to escape, like, their whole big thing is that they give, like, massive amounts of experience. But, like, they're super easy to beat, they give massive amounts of experience, but they have, like, a 75% chance to run away at the beginning of combat, so...
Interesting.
And as soon as I get out of combat, these guys are going to attack me. That's okay. Whatever. Let me sword stance this guy just to get rid of him. But no, it was such a weird thing. And, like, So, so you, in this game and Silver Star Complete, you take Luna with you after the boat and all that. You do the, you do the whole boss fight there with the slime thing, and then, you take Luna with you. And I did already know that in the Sega CD version, I mentioned it here before, but she doesn't come with you. She stays behind. But then, like, because of the fact that she stays behind, half of her story arc in this game is just non-existent.
Interesting.
And so when she comes back later on for part of the story in the game, like, she's, the whole, like, story progression is just missing. I'm like, I don't understand how this is... Like, this, what is up with this old game? Why is it so weird? I'm like, I can definitely see that if I had played this version, I would not have liked this series, because, like, what the heck am I watching, Looks like we can't go any further unless we defeat that thing. Let's show him his boss, Alex. Alright, let's see how different this boss is in this version. Spark Fungus. So let's start out with a Vigor. And what do I have here? Cascade Song. Yeah, Cascade sounds good. That's a Fortify. I think I remember that increasing attack. But we'll see. Whatever it does, it'll probably help. Because I seem to remember I used it on somebody. Because I was like, oh, Fortify, and then it like made them stronger instead of giving them defense like I expected. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it did. It gave him more attack power. Ow! But that's okay. We've doubled up on the boost there. We've got Zephyr Blade. I've got Goddess Hymn if things are going really south. Got Tranquil Song. I'll use that since we both need hit points. I don't think I need Goddess Hymn yet. Alex is low, but Luna's not, so...
Yeah.
Tranquil Song should be enough. That said, in the original Sega CD version, like, Alex has all these, like, magic spells and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he's the healer, which I thought was confusing.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, like, in this, Luna's the healer, but in that, it was Alex that was the healer. I mean, he had some, like, attacking spells, but whoa. Okay. That was massive damage. But it was like, he was casting things like fire and stuff like that instead of like sword stance,
Yeah.
So it was really, really, really weird. So, I mean, yeah, it was the older... It was an older game, obviously, which was fine. It was just like... It's just that, like... this is a remake of Silver Star Complete, which was a remake of the Sega CD. And it was just so weird to see how different each version is.
Yeah.
But I guess... I think about how different Lunar Legend is from this, from the Silver Star Complete. Lunar Legend being the Game Boy Advanced version of this game, basically. And, like, Lunar Legend was more akin to the Sega CD version than the Silver Star Complete was, I noticed. Yeah. So, Swords Dance, and we'll do a Tranquil Song. That said, I'm almost out of freaking MP here.
Oops.
With Alex, so I'm gonna have to just start normal attacking soon. Or he can die, that's fine too.
Yay!
That wasn't so bad actually. That boss is a lot harder in Silver Star Complete. Phew, I'll never look at a mushroom the same way again. Does this mean we passed the trial? I don't think I could fight any longer if we got hit with something else. Let's just head for that exit. Yay! We're out of the cave.
That was short.
Good day, and congratulations to you all. The trial to enter the Magic Guild ends here, and your travails have been crowned with success. Now that you have exited the cave, you may use your items as before. From this day forward, you'll all be recognized as full-fledged members of the Magic Guild. Hold your heads up high with pride and work hard to become successful. Neat. Yeah, that... I've noticed that all of the dungeons, I guess you could call them, are much shorter in this than they are in the PlayStation version. So, wow, here we are, Alex, the Magic City of Vane. Isn't it beautiful, Alex? I wonder where the Magic Guild that Nash was talking about is. Let's hurry and find the place, Alex. Yay!
We made it!
We're finally in. My brother and I are the best magicians in land. Yeah, huh? That's why our parents moved here. But all the kids at the guild are good at magic too. I don't like not being the best. So I have to study all day and night to make sure I'm better than everyone else. I forget that you're still a child. You need to go outside and play once in a while. Hi, where did you come from? I came from the village of Lan. My parents said I have talent for magic, so they brought me here to study at the guild. I miss my friends. I don't want to study. I want to go home. I moved here from Lan, so my kid could take classes at the Magic Guild. I totally like my brain shut off for a second as I was reading that. I don't know why. He's going to achieve what we never could. Perhaps he'll be as important as Galleon.
That's large aspirations for your son there.
Right? Galleon, only one of the 4 heroes, some of the biggest people ever in the world's history. Maybe your kid will be as successful. That's some pretty big aspirations there. Yeah, I've been hearing all about this here Vile tribe. Ain't Althena supposed to have banished them buggers when she came to our world? I've heard all these stories about the Vile tribe, but I'm not worried. Why? Because the goddess Althena will protect us as always. Vile tribe. I wonder if this game will have bloopers at the end of it. In Silver Star Complete, they had like the bloopers from people's voice acting at the end of the game.
Whoa.
Have you ever visited our magic library? I think it's even more magnificent than the guild. Maybe they have some books about dragons, Alex. The Magic Guild attracts students of sorcery from all over the world. Lan, Merbia, Timur, you name it. What? You're from Berg? What's next? Inbred mental midgets from Mariod? Hey, that sounds like some... right? Rude. Hey, that sounded like some kind of cheap shot, was it? How rude. Oh man, this book is great. It says that the Dragon Master commands the power of 4 enormous dragons. You become the Dragon Master by entering each dragon's cave and passing their trials. The catch is that no one knows where the dragons are. Good way to screen out the pretenders, huh? I guess that means you're a contender, Alex. No one except the Dragon Master is permitted to enter within the hallowed walls of the Goddess Tower. Whatever lies inside continues to be shrouded under the veil of mystery. Athena continually watches over this world from within the Goddess Tower, and Vane moves in its unaltered course around the Goddess Tower to shield it from harm. We've yet to understand why the blue star always shows us the same face. That's a good question. I don't know why either.
Because gravity, I think.
Something like that. A mighty power slumbers, but the time of its reawakening remains unbeknownst to us all. Alex, someone hid money in this book. Score! Got 100 silver. Neat. The world was once a barren star, but it was transformed into a lush green earth by the magic of the goddess Athena. The magic city of Vane is the center of all magic in this world. All those wishing to become adept in the discipline of magic must first knock at these gates. The Dragon Master is granted the use of the dragon armor, the finest protective plating ever crafted, reinforced with the magic of the dragons themselves. However, the armor is only given after the Dragon Master passes all of the dragon trials. Beginner's Guide to Magic, Volume 4, Hangover Remedies, and Other Uses for Sheep Ladders.
Ew.
The world was transformed from a barren wasteland to the land of green earth through the power of magic. Yet, if this power were to be abused, it could distort the delicate balance of Lunar. At the zenith of the four magic types is Dragon magic, which is governed by the spirit kings, the dragons. Ride a broom in 3 days, guaranteed to work, or you'll suffer an incredibly painful fall. The Beginner's Guide to Magic Volume 2, The Water Spirit, Magic Water Pistols. We owe our health, our wealth, and our very existence to the goddess. She cannot be praised enough. Dragon Masters are the ones who astride the White Dragon and protect the goddess from harm. The mission is to fight for the peace of our world and to stand as ambassadors for all of humanity. The Vile Tribe, who once tried to conquer the world, was banished to the frontier by the goddess. The Vile Tribe has not been seen since, leading many to conclude that they have died out. The Vile Tribe was a band of foul creatures which knew only hate and destruction. Goddess Athena has continued to be reborn as she has watched over our world since the beginning. Through this process of rebirth, the goddess remains immortal and will live to guide us eternally. Welcome to the Magic Library. We have books on every aspect of magic and every subject known to mankind. Fortunately, with the new volumes we've received, it's hard to keep track of them all. If you children need work, I'm always looking for alphabetizers. But they have all kinds of neat stuff in here, Alex, but where do we start? I mean, we've already started. According to legend, we once lived upon the blue star, which shines majestically in the sky. But no one seems to know exactly how we came here or why we now live in this world. I wonder if that's why I feel so strange when I look at the blue star. Magic is the fundamental essence of this world, breathing life into the earth and everything which surrounds us. Alex, do you think that the flow of magic is as pervasive as the water and air of this world? If magic were to vanish from this world entirely, it would return to its barren state, as it was in ancient times.
Ha ha!
Equipment of the Dragon Master is endowed with the magic of the dragons themselves, yet one with true resolve and strength of heart should be permitted to call upon these powers. True power of magic cannot be mastered through the study of books and research alone, for it is through the exercise of battle that we tread the path to becoming a powerful magician. One popular folk remedy for a headache is to paste a fillet of pickled fish onto one's forehead, while banging two badgers together in earnest. Perhaps unsurprisingly, this does not work. I love this filler text. See, you know it's a good game when even the filler text is good. The blue star is a barren orb covered by layers of frigid snow and ice, upon which no life exists.
You'd be surprised.
The mysterious disappearance and presumed death of Dragon Master Dine occurred 15 years ago, but the countless theories and endless speculation about what really happened continues unabated. Last person seen with Dine, Master Galleon, refuses to speak about the Dragon Master. Some think it is out of respect for his fallen friend. Others believe Galleon has something to hide.
It's nice to know that we never lose conspiracy theories.
Right? Name any Dragon Master, and you can hear 100 different tales of their incredible adventures. Zeon, the mighty Gale, who fought his foe with the blinding force of a hurricane. Roka, the Iron Hand, who could fell the largest man with a single swing of his granite fists. Alicia and Lena, twin sisters, who proved that two is better than one. Sazanato, the bardic swordsman, who often burst into song while decimating his enemies. Any book that doesn't mention dying right away isn't worth reading, right, Alex? Whoops.
I don't know, those twins seem pretty interesting.
You're right. Twins definitely seem pretty interesting, especially since they're the only female Dragon Master listed. When the goddess shaped our planet, not even her enormous power could reach the distant frontier, and so it remained a wasteland, even as the world around it blossomed forth with new life. Athena's rebirth is said to take place on the highest floor of the Goddess Tower in the Hall of Rebirth. Goddess Athena exists as the cornerstone of our world. Dwelling within the Goddess Tower, she continues to be reborn, maintaining her unmatched beauty. Intermediate Magic Spells, Volume 2, Uses for Water Magic, Goodbye to Grass Stains. Seems handy. Oh, these are actual shelves too. When the goddess Athena left the Blue Star and came to our world, she entrusted the care of her former homeworld to a young girl. That girl has slept in the Blue Spire since our world was born, and her name is... I can't make out the following text. It's too hard-faded to read. Oh, that's neat. That is neat. That's something new.
Would it happen to be Luna?
Yeah. No, that's a reference to Lunar Eternal Blue, actually. You get, Lucia is the character that you get in your party, and she's she's actually from the Blue Star, so. But no.
I was gonna guess Lucy next, honestly. I was gonna guess Lucy next, honestly.
Yeah. Humans once lived on the Blue Star. The proof can be seen in the ruins scattered across its surface. The most prominent of the ruins is the Blue Spire, on the edge of the vast weathered desert. Neat! A lot of references to the second Lunar game, which is really cool. Those aren't there in the original. So, or I should say Silver Star Complete, so... It's the best item shop in all Vane, but it's also the only one in the city. But hey, I mean, by that standard,
you're not
wrong. If you're the only one, you're definitely the best.
By default.
Right? That is the truth. Let's see, let's explore a little bit more before we end off this episode, because we are getting to the end of this episode. Ooh, here we go. Okay, no, these are... I don't know what those are. I think these are items. I was thinking they were new accessories, but I think they're items. They're very expensive. So I'm not picking those up. Weapons!
Gotta get them stabby things.
Right? Gotta get them stabby things. Here at Vane's Weapon Shop, you can purchase weapons that have been magically reinforced. Ooh, a rune blade. And a crystal staff. Alright, apparently that's for Luna. Fireball staff, I'm pretty sure, is for... Whoops, I forgot to equip. Pretty sure that's for... Nash. Rune blade.
Fancy.
Crystal staff. Neat. Let's go ahead and sell these. I hope that crystal staff isn't a close range weapon, though. That would be the only problem, in my opinion, is if it turned out to be a close range. I guess we'll see. Armor isn't just tough, it's magically reinforced for your protection. Of course it is. Ooh. Silver mail, magic robe, shield, bangle. Is that's an accessory. And a gaudy bandana that nobody can collect. Which means it might be something for Nash. Oh, I wondered if they might be the same item. Ah, drat. Oh well. It's not that big a deal. Iron armor, shield. We'll sell the silver bangle back in that case. And we'll have Luna equip the magic robe because I forgot to do that. Oh wait, can she? She can't use the bangle, right? No, she can't. She's got the silver armlet. Okay, we're good. Sell the regular robe. To get that new equipment. Thanks a bunch, kids. When you have more money to spend, drop it here. All right. Well. I think we've done all the shopping that there is to do. Next episode, we will head to the Magic Guild and hopefully meet up with Nash once again. So, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
See you later.